While all companies are racing in the EV race, some launching electric SUVs, others championing hybrids, there's one Indian company that still relies on gasoline engines. Yes, we're talking about Maruti Suzuki, which has relaunched its most popular car, the Swift 2025. This is the same car that has been a popular choice for the past 2 decades. It first launched the Swift with a gasoline engine in 2005, and it has been disrupting the market ever since. And now, in 2025, the same car has been introduced with a new energy engine, which will disrupt the entire electric market. And now, it's received updates that make it smarter, more stylish, and more powerful than ever before. The 2025 Swift features major changes not only in design, but also in engine performance and mileage, making it poised to once again take the mid-segment market by storm. What engine technology is it equipped with that keeps people buying it even after so many years? And why is the new energy fuel being discussed this time? Later in this video, we'll show you what's new in the 2025 Swift that has made it a heartthrob again. And yes, before continuing in the video, please subscribe to our channel to be the first to see such videos. Before learning about Maruti's car, that has been a market-shattering car for 2 decades, let's learn a little about the company itself. Maruti Suzuki, the Indian company that has carved a special place in the hearts of millions of Indians from the 1980s to the present. It wouldn't be wrong to say that Maruti made the dream of owning a car affordable and easy in India. Even today, when someone thinks of buying their first car, Maruti is the first name that comes to mind. Now, let's discuss Maruti Suzuki's market position today. Friends, according to 2024-25 data, Maruti Suzuki is still India's largest car manufacturer. Last year, 2024, the company sold over 1.9 million vehicles, over 1.7 million of which were sold in India alone, while the rest were exported. These figures show that despite the advent of EVs and hybrids, Maruti Suzuki's hold remains as strong as ever. The question now arises, when the world is moving towards EVs, or electric vehicles, why is Maruti still relying on gasoline engines? The answer lies in market realities. In a country like India, where charging stations aren't even available every 10 kilometers, a complete shift to electric isn't easy. Maruti Suzuki understands that for the average Indian buyer, a car isn't just a showpiece, but a necessity. They want a vehicle that's affordable, easy to drive, and easy to maintain. The biggest challenges facing electric vehicles right now are expensive batteries, long charging times, and limited charging infrastructure. Whereas petrol-powered vehicles are ready for immediate use, and fuel stations are readily available across the country. With this practical approach in mind, Maruti Suzuki has chosen a middle path, moving towards electric vehicles gradually. This is why the company is currently focusing more on its energy-efficient and hybrid engine models. The company believes that until India's EV infrastructure is fully developed, smart petrol engines and mild hybrids are the right choice for people. Moreover, Maruti's biggest strength is its network. Over 3,000 service centers and 2,000 dealerships across the country. This is why Maruti has a strong presence in every small town and major metropolis. The company's resale value and low maintenance costs have made it the preferred choice of middle-class families. While companies like Tata, Mahindra, and BYD are rapidly advancing in the EV market, Maruti Suzuki's focus is currently on the large segment where people still rely on petrol vehicles. And that's why, when the new Swift model arrives in 2025, people's expectations are once again linked to that same reliability. Maruti knows that an electric future is coming, but even today, most vehicles running on Indian roads are petrol-powered, and it doesn't want to ignore this reality. Now, let's return to the topic we discussed at the beginning of the video. If any car in India's automobile industry can be called a legend. It's the Maruti Suzuki Swift. When the Swift was first launched in 2005, no one could have imagined that it would rule the hearts of millions for 2 decades. At that time, the Swift entered the market not just as a car, but as a style statement. Its sporty design, lightweight yet powerful engine, and Maruti's reliable service captivated people. Whether it was a college-age boy or a small business owner, everyone embraced the Swift in their own way. It wasn't just a car, but a dream first car. The Indian auto market changed over time. New companies arrived, new technologies were introduced, but the Swift's grip never weakened. With each generation, Maruti made the Swift smarter, more stylish, and more advanced. When the new model arrived in 2010, people said, "Now it looks completely European." When the third generation arrived in 2018, the Swift acquired a modern charm that further appealed to young people. And now, in 2025, its all-new avatar is set to make a splash in the market again. People also have an emotional connection with the Swift. Many families have a Swift as their first car, and it continues to be in their household. Over time, this car has become more than just a vehicle, but a part of memories. That's why when Maruti introduced the new Swift model in 2025, the same old excitement returned. But what has kept the Swift a favorite for so many years? The answer is reliability, mileage, and design. Maruti Suzuki has always designed cars keeping the needs of Indian users in mind. The Swift's look may change slightly each time, but its base DNA, sporty appeal, and practicality remains the same. In the new Swift 2025, Maruti has further refined this DNA. Now the car is lighter, more fuel-efficient, and feature-packed. The launch of the 2025 Swift isn't really a comeback, but a celebration of the trust built over 2 decades. While other brands are renaming and redesigning every few years, the Swift still stands by its name. Engine evolution. New energy hybrid. Technology. Now let's talk about the part of the Swift 2025 that has created the most buzz, its new engine. This time, Maruti Suzuki has made significant changes, not just to the design, but also to the technology inside. The Swift 2025 now features a new energy-efficient K-Series engine, which is more economical and eco-friendly than ever before. The company has called it the next-gen energy hybrid engine because it operates slightly differently from conventional petrol engines. It features a micro-hybrid system, which means the engine manages its power between braking and acceleration. When you stop the car, the engine automatically shuts down and restarts immediately upon pressing the clutch. This significantly saves fuel. Now, on to power. The Swift 2025's 1.2-liter, 3-cylinder dual-jet engine produces approximately 82 horsepower and 112 Nm of torque. This engine is lighter than the previous model, resulting in smoother acceleration. Maruti has incorporated technologies like advanced piston coating and optimized valve timing to reduce friction, making combustion more efficient. Consequently, fuel efficiency has increased by approximately 10 to 15%. Most notably, the Swift 2025 also comes with CNG technology. This means it will now run not only on petrol, but also on CNG. The company has installed a dual-fuel system in it, due to which the car can easily run on both petrol and CNG. When you need more power, then drive on petrol mode. And when you want to save money, then drive on CNG mode. Now, talking about its economy, the new Swift CNG model gives an average of about 35 to 40 kilometers per kilogram, which is the highest in its class, whereas the petrol model gives a mileage of about 25 kilometers per liter. That means, if you compare, then this car is almost as economical to drive as many electric vehicles of today. The only difference is that there is no hassle of charging here. Just fill up with gas or petrol and go. This engine is also better from an environmental perspective. The new engine emits approximately 12% less carbon dioxide. This means it pollutes the air less than before. This engine has been developed to meet India's new BS6 Phase 2 standards, meaning it's fully prepared for the coming years. Maruti has also added a unique system called the Integrated Starter Generator. It provides gentle electrical assistance to the engine, making the vehicle feel smoother and more comfortable while driving. This is the same technology used in mild hybrid systems. This provides gentle starting force, reducing engine strain and reducing fuel consumption. To put it simply, imagine this. When you stop at a signal, the engine automatically shuts down. As soon as the light turns green and you press the clutch, the vehicle automatically starts. The longer the engine is off, the more fuel is saved. This is the true magic of this new energy technology. The company has also significantly reduced engine vibration and noise, ensuring a smoother ride even in CNG mode. The Swift 2025 is no longer just an affordable hatchback, but a new generation fuel-smart car. Design revolution. Sporty looks with modern DNA. Now let's talk about the Swift 2025's new design and impressive interior changes, which have once again made it India's most stylish car. If you look at this car at first glance, believe me, you'll feel like a European car. Maruti has enhanced its overall look so much that it attracts everyone's attention as soon as it hits the road. The front features new LED headlamps with DRL lights, giving the car a distinct identity at night. The front grille has been made larger and bolder than before, making the car's appearance even more powerful. Now, speaking of its side profile, the Swift's floating roof design makes the upper portion appear to float away from the body. This design makes it even more youthful and attractive. Speaking of wheels, it now features new sporty alloy wheels, whose shine and pattern are undeniable. Furthermore, its overall body shape has been made aerodynamic, making it not only look modern, but also feel light and nimble. This time, Maruti has specifically designed the Swift with two segments in mind: the younger generation, who desire both style and technology, and first-time car buyers who want a reliable, beautiful, and affordable car. The Swift 2025 is the perfect balance between these two. Not too heavy, not too small, just enough for an Indian family. Now, let's move inside, where the Swift's magic truly shines. The first thing you see upon opening the door is its new digital cockpit. While the dashboard used to look a bit simple, it has now been completely redesigned. There's a large touchscreen in the center, allowing you to play music, check the route, and get vehicle information. The entire interface is very simple, so anyone can operate it without any difficulty. In addition, the Swift 2025 has a climate control system, meaning you can now get cool or warm air as per your preference. Just set the temperature. The meter panel is also now completely digital, showing you clearly the mileage, speed, distance, and other information. Speaking of seats, new fabrics and textures are now available, providing comfort even on long journeys. A soft lighting environment has been created inside the car, making the interior look beautiful even at night. Furthermore, Maruti has also improved cabin sound insulation, preventing outside traffic noise or wind noise from reaching the interior. Driving, you'll notice that the Swift is now more comfortable and quiet than before. The suspension system has also been strengthened and softened, making it easier to ride even on potholed roads. Mileage and performance. Mine tointeed, they toin. Real game changer. Now let's talk about the Swift 2025's true strengths, its mileage and performance. These are the things that have endeared the Swift to people from the beginning. Maruti has done the same thing this time, only a little more. The new engine and lightweight structure together make the Swift more fuel-efficient and powerful than before. While the Swift's mileage previously ranged from 22 to 23 kilometers per liter, it has now increased to 25 kilometers per liter in the 2025 model. And the CNG variant is a real powerhouse, averaging around 35 to 40 kilometers per kilo, meaning it's half the cost of driving a petrol car. Consider this. While other companies are promoting electric vehicles as affordable, the Swift offers an equally economical ride without the hassle of charging. The key lies in its new lightweight structure and energy-efficient engine. Maruti has reduced its weight by approximately 40 kilograms, improving both speed and mileage. The car now accelerates faster and consumes less fuel, two advantages combined. Coming to its performance, the Swift 2025's engine is so balanced that it runs smoothly even in city traffic and feels like a gliding car on long roads. Its 0–100 km/h acceleration time is around 12 seconds, which is considered excellent for vehicles in this category. Its top speed is around 160 km/h, and yet the car remains very stable. Gear shifts feel very smooth when driving in the city, and the clutch is softer than before. Despite frequent stops and starts in traffic, it doesn't cause fatigue. When driving on open roads, its engine feels quiet and powerful. This is why this car has become a favorite among young people and families alike. In terms of safety and durability, Maruti has made significant improvements this time. Previously, people often thought Maruti cars were lightweight, but the Swift 2025 is here to change that perception. It now features 6 airbags: front, side, and knee protection. In the event of an accident, these airbags instantly absorb the shock and protect the occupants. Additionally, it now features like ABS, anti-lock braking system, and EBD, electronic brake distribution. This means that if you brake suddenly, the car doesn't skid, but instead comes to a stop. ESC, electronic stability control, is also provided, which maintains balance on turns or slippery roads. The Swift 2025 also features hill hold assist, which prevents the car from rolling backward on slopes. If you're riding uphill and release the brakes, the car won't roll back. This feature was previously available only in high-end cars, but now Maruti has included it in a more affordable car like the Swift. And yes, safety has been enhanced not only internally, but also externally. Maruti has built the Swift structure on its new Hatchback platform, which is stronger and lighter than before. This means that even in the event of an impact, the shock isn't dissipated as much, and the vehicle's structure absorbs the shock. This keeps passengers safe inside. This time, the company has also included a 360-degree camera. This camera displays the entire vehicle's view on the screen when parking or in tight spaces, virtually eliminating the possibility of a collision. Market strategy. Why Maruti is still betting on petrol. Now comes the most interesting point. When the whole world is moving towards electric vehicles, when every company is showcasing new hybrid and battery-powered cars, why is Maruti still relying on petrol engines? This is the question that comes to everyone's mind. But friends, Maruti's answer is very clear and sensible. The reality of the Indian market is different. In fact, even today, most people in India choose petrol vehicles because they believe they are cheaper to drive, easier to maintain, and less expensive to repair. Electric vehicles may look new and modern, but they come with many challenges. The biggest problem is the lack of charging stations. Imagine, if someone in a small town or village has to travel a long distance, they will have trouble finding a charging station. This is why Maruti knows that until the charging network in India reaches every street, the era of petrol engines will not end. The second big issue is price. Electric vehicles are still expensive because their batteries are very expensive. A simple electric car often costs 5 to 6 lakh rupees more than a petrol car. It's not easy for everyone to afford such a large sum, especially for a family buying their first car. Maruti has always been the people's car, and it knows that in India, owning a car is still a dream, not a hobby. Therefore, the company wants people to have affordable, reliable, and long-lasting vehicles. And for this purpose, petrol engines are currently the best option. The third consideration is maintenance costs. Petrol engines are easily repaired even in small towns. Mechanics are easy to find, and parts are also available at affordable prices. However, electric vehicle parts are expensive, and experts are not available everywhere. If the battery malfunctions, replacing it alone can cost thousands of rupees. This is why Maruti is currently pursuing a go slow but go firmly policy. But that doesn't mean Maruti wants to lag behind the electric era. Absolutely not. The company's plan is deep and well thought out. In fact, Maruti Suzuki and Toyota have entered into a partnership to bring several electric and hybrid cars to India in the coming years. Toyota already specializes in hybrid technology, and Suzuki plans to incorporate that technology in its models. The company has already announced that its first fully electric car will hit Indian roads by 2026. This car will be manufactured at its Gujarat factory, and then gradually other models, including the Swift, will follow suit. This means that we may even see an electric Swift in the future. Maruti is currently moving slowly. First, it's making its engines more energy efficient, then introducing CNG and mild hybrid systems, and finally, it will introduce a fully electric model. This is the same strategy that has kept Suzuki afloat in Japan and Europe, and it will now work in India as well. So, it could be said that Maruti is relying on petrol engines because it knows that change in India happens slowly. But it's also true that it's preparing for the changes. In the future, when charging stations are ubiquitous and electric vehicles become affordable, the Swift's next incarnation will likely be a battery-powered marvel. This means that for now, the Swift 2025 will run on petrol. But, in the years to come, the same Swift will be seen running on Indian roads without smoke, without noise, and without petrol. And this is Maruti's true strength. It thinks ahead of time, yet remains connected to the needs of the public. So, the Swift 2025 isn't just a car, it's a symbol that shows that sometimes staying connected to your roots, even in the midst of change, is the true strength. If you're curious to know how this Indian car will hold up in the coming EV era, subscribe to the channel now to be the first to see videos like this one.